What's good? It's Postman, liveoffbeats.com. We got a special video for you. This is gonna be a big one, man. This is gonna be a whopper. You understand? We're gonna be talking about this company, Soundgine. I'm gonna be giving my experience with Soundgine. And for those of you who don't know, to be fair, Soundgine is a flash store type player. I guess it's a new player that's come out recently in the last few years, trying to rival the My Flash Store, which is, it's always good to have competition. It's better for us. And so they have different features and whatnot. And so Soundgine is an interesting company, and I want to give my experience, a factual experience with this company. And do I suggest producers go out, and you specifically go out and invest in the Soundgine player and whatnot? This is a very important video because, one, I get this question all the time. I mean, I'm the leader in the community that's all about selling beats, you know, and beat sites and whatnot. And you have to have a flash store player, a player that's automates your beat selling. And I get that question all the time. What's the best company? Is this company good? So, you know, I generally just, you know, behind the scenes refer people, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm going to do an actual video because I think this has been a long time running. And for me as a leader in the community, it's only right that I do this video. So before we even start the video, I want to say it's going to be a few takeaways in this video. You're going to learn some key business information, some key business knowledge and lessons in this video. If you watch the video, I'm going to be giving out key video. And I'm also going to be challenging some people. I'm going to be challenging you to a live debate. And as well, I'm going to be giving an honest opinion. It's not necessarily a positive opinion. So I want to just preface it with saying, you know, I don't like to do negative videos, negative energy videos. So I really was meditating, contemplating on doing this video, but it has to be done as a leader in the community, as a music producer who helped build the whole movement of selling beats online and put out, you know, thousands not thousands, excuse me, hundreds and hundreds of hours of information, probably thousands. I mean, if you count all the free videos, you count all the free audios, the interviews I've done over the last 9 years, man, we put out a lot of content, a lot of free content, not counting the paid content, which is a very small percentage of the actual amount of value we give out. But anyways, I digress. Let me go to this company, Soundgine. Now, Soundgine is a company I found maybe, I want to say a year ago, early 2015. I was looking for a new beat player. I was like, I wonder if there's something different out there. So I did a Google search. I found them through Google, and it was a few features on the player that I liked. I wanted something different, and some of the features that I like, I looked into the product that they had. I said, okay, this is a different type of player. You know what I'm saying? Than the regular one that I was used to seeing. So I wanted to check them out. And so a few features that I thought were good were you could use your merchant account to get beat sales as opposed to just using PayPal, because PayPal is okay, but I really don't like PayPal too much. I have my own businesses and merchants accounts, so I would rather people be able to pay with their credit card. You understand? Just go ahead and pay, put your credit card in without having to go through the third party PayPal and check out all that stuff. You know, PayPal try to get them to sign up for PayPal, and it's just confusing. Whereas people can just slide their put their credit card in there and then just purchase right from your beat site. So that's what I wanted. That was one of the features I liked. Another feature I did like was you can put like a YouTube video next to the actual beat where they can click it and a video, and you can be explained. I said that's pretty interesting because you can then explain what the beat is about and your vision for the song and put it right next to the beat on the actual player, and they can click that icon, and you know. So I invested in the player. It was $20 a month. So I paid $20 and I got the player. And you know, one of the things that I didn't like about the player was that I realized, you know, it's too cluttered. You know, that's one of my things about it. I was like, you know, I like the features, but it's too small. The way it's not aesthetically pleasing. The actual player at the time, like they may have updated. I'm talking about at the time, it wasn't aesthetically pleasing. And one of the things I know is that everything has to be so simple for an artist to check out, right? It has to be big. It has to be easy to read. It has to be simple, not a bunch of icons. So I realized quickly that, you know, the problem, you know, it wasn't the features. It was over-featured for me. I said, you know, it's just too much stuff on here, and it looks too cluttered. It's not a clean, aesthetically looking player that's simple to navigate to where if an artist came to my site, they would know exactly what to do. That's what I felt. I'm just saying that's what I felt about the player. Some people may have their own opinion. So I decided to cancel the player. But before I canceled, I referred people. I said, hey, man, you got to check this player out. So I started referring my friends, like my friends that are producers, like, hey, man, check out this player. So then they purchased the player. So I referred them customers. So let's keep that in mind. Not only did I pay them and was a paying customer, I referred them my friends that are producers and they became paying customers, right? People who spent money. And so I emailed them to cancel. I said, hey man, you know, thanks for the play. I already paid maybe a couple of months, so it wasn't like, you know, the first month. I've been paying for it, so I spent, you know, some money, maybe 5 months or 4 months, and I decided, hey, I want to move away from this player. So I emailed, say, hey man, you know, I'd just like to cancel your player. You know what I'm saying? You already made a good amount of money off me, so I mean, you shouldn't have a problem. It wasn't like I just canceled after, you know, a free trial. So no response. So I used the email thing on their actual site, and there was no response. I'm like, okay, well, can you cancel? No response. So then a month goes by, you know, and $20 a month really don't bug me too much because it's only $20. So then I said, okay, the next month, I'm like, yo, because every time I saw the charge, I would go, let me remind me, it would remind me to cancel it. But I wasn't tripping though, you know, I wasn't like, hey man, you know, I just like, hey, 20, okay, look man, hey. So I sent an email this time to the actual email before I used their site for the form. So I just said, well, maybe that form is broken, so let me go ahead and email the company with my Gmail. So I emailed them. It's all documented again. So if anybody wants to refute this, I can show you the actual factual. Google saves all the emails, so I'm not making this up. So I emailed. I said, hey man, could you cancel? Because once I got the notification that my $20 had came out, I responded to them and replied and said, hey, could you cancel my account? So I did. That's the second time. No reply, no answer. The third time, I'm like, yo, I sent another email. Can you cancel my account? And what happened was I ended up getting a new debit card. So I got a new debit card in the mail. So I said, well, whatever. You know, they're not going to be able to charge this card anyway. You know, I'm just that type of guy. I'm not going to really care about that, like, too much. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had tried to cancel, I had no response. I just was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then my new debit card, the next month, that was charged with the $20. So I'm like tripping, like, wait a minute, how did they get my card? So I found out that the company they use, I think it's 2Checkout, they can go and find, there's a bureau that they can go and find your new updated card information. Like, this just blew my mind. I'm like, what? You know, so literally a company can go find your new card information and start charging that, even though you never input that card, if they have your old card. I have no clue how that works, but I researched it and found out that they can do that. So they charged my card again. So this time I'm like, look, cancel my shit. So no response all those months that I've been sending emails. So I called my bank, you know, and this, for me to do this, you know, I had to have been like, yo. So I called my bank and said, yo, I need chargebacks for these months. You know, and I was honest about it. They said, what months do you want to charge back all their payment? I said, no, only the months where I tried to cancel. So just those last 3 months, I want my money back from those. I could have been like, yo, everything that I've charged for them, you know, that they charged me for, because the bank was like, well, look, we reverse everything they ever charge you. And I was like, nah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an honest dude. I'll try to be honest. So I said, just the last 3 months that I was getting charged, you know what I'm saying, I tried to cancel, I just want that money back. So then they gave me that money back, and then I tweeted Soundgine. So I hit him with a tweet publicly, like, hey man, you need to cancel my account. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been emailing, you still haven't canceled my account. So now when I tweeted them, then they got back to me and said, we canceled you. Oh, postman, you know, we canceled your account. So they canceled my account after I tweeted them. And so the thing, but now I was chalking this up to, well, maybe, you know, I own business. I was a startup at one time. You know what I'm saying? I was a young business trying to, you know, everything coming at me at once, from accounting to taxes to customer service. So I'm like, maybe they're trying to grow. They're in that growth stage. You know what I'm saying? And maybe my email slipped them. I don't know. Then my friend that I referred, who's a producer, he's telling me, yo, the same thing happened to me. I was trying to cancel and they would not respond and cancel my account. So I'm going, wait a minute. Now another producer hit me with the same story. Like, yo, yeah, I was emailing. And this is all verifiable. I mean, I'm not making this up. If they try to challenge me and say, I say, yo, I can have them publicly go on. I'm not saying that because that's not my place to put them out there, because they may not want to be put out there. But I'm just saying, another producer hit me up. Like, yo, I've been trying to cancel. They will not cancel and they keep charging me. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? You feel what I'm saying? So the people I referred, they couldn't cancel. I couldn't cancel. There's not any response. So I think this is a bad business practice. But even within, I didn't do a video. I didn't come out and say that they were scamming people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type of person. I don't want to hurt anyone's business or what they're trying to do if they're coming up. I still didn't look at them as a fraudulent company or a ripoff. I was just saying that's a bad experience. I won't do any business with them. You understand what I'm saying? But I never put it out there, and people would come to me and ask me about Soundgine, you know, because I'm the producer leader in terms of selling beats, and all my customers and community, everybody's got beat sites and need players. And they're asking me, hey, I found this company Soundgine. What do you think? I never bashed them. I never said, man, that company's a ripoff. I just said, hey, man, look, you know, I wouldn't personally go with them. You know what I'm saying? But if you do, tell me your experience. You know, I don't know. You check it out for yourself and tell me. And I didn't even feel good doing that because it's like, yo, I really wasn't being honest because I didn't want to bash nobody's company. You understand? I'm not that type of dude. I want everybody to be prosperous. So then, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? I get emails. I'm starting to get hit up messages, not just emails, Facebook messages, like, yo, this Soundgine company is saying you're a scam or whatever. So I check it out, and I looked at the form, and it's actual people saying that, oh, Live Off Beats is a scam, you know, same old bullshit. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever, you know, so I don't really care about that, you know what I'm saying? But it was slanderous because it was lies. Like, these are people who never been in the community, never done any business. They're looking from the outside in without ever going through a court saying, oh, yeah, anybody trying to sell you information is a scam. So I know those people, those are broke people, broke these mindsets. I don't even care about that. But I contacted Soundgine and said, you know, I was a little bit hurt that, wait a minute, how are you allowing this on your site? And I'm a customer. So you got imagine the mindset that I'm in. Like, if you're a customer of mine, right, of Live Off Beats, you come to Live Off Beats one day, and I'm got on the page people saying that you're a scam and you're a scam artist, but you're my customer. You've bought into my company, and not only that, Soundgine took my money and my friend's money. I never said nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just interesting that they're calling me a scam artist when they took my money and my friend's money and other producers' money. And I know after this video, there's going to be a ton of producers coming out saying this shit. So I just know how that works. So then I told him to remove it, and he tried to play, I didn't even see it. You know, they tried to play dumb. This was a few months ago. I was like, yo, just remove it. You know, I'm not tripping. Just take it's slander. You know what I'm saying? Because none of that stuff is true. You know what I'm saying? Those people have never done business with my company, bro. Don't put my company on your website and my community and have them attacking our community. That's bad business. You know what I'm saying? And I never and even after that, I never outed them for taking my money and my friend's money and not canceling. I never outed them even after that, and they never took the form down. So then now, fast forward a few days ago, I start getting messages. Producers hit me up like, yo, man, this company is promoting that. Because before they tried to say that, well, that's not us, that's just those community members, we don't have no part in that. So then I start getting messages from producers in the community that's like, yo, what's up with this Soundgine company? They just put out this thing saying that scam alert and my name and my company's in it. So, and Live Off Beats is in it. And so I looked at it, they actually tweeted it like, hey, scam alert with my name in there, a couple of other people who sell products to producers, and put my name in it. It's like crazy. So then I hit him up on Twitter, and I'm like, yo, what's up with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. And then I got to the guy on Twitter. He's like, message me. First I called him. I'm a man. I'm a businessman. I'm a real business person. So any real business person, you're going to talk to that person if you put something out face to face and straighten it out. And if you can get on the phone, you're going to have a conversation. So I called and left a message. Of course, no message, no call back, because he's scared, because they know they're wrong. He knows. I don't think it's they, it's he. So he's like, yo, reply to me on Facebook, on Twitter, and Twitter messages. So I got the Twitter messages saved. So I would get on Twitter. I say, hey, man, I need you to please remove my name and company from your scam alert or whatever. Then he goes, well, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. And maybe a staff wrote it. So he started trying to say one of his staff wrote it. Then he tried to say, well, I never heard of you. What do? Do you sell products? See what I'm saying? Like that type of, that slime ball type stuff where you're trying to pretend like you don't know who I am, you don't know my company, you don't know Live Off Beats, but yet I just talked to you 3 months ago. Now it's your staff who did it. Let me check my staff and see. Bro, you don't have no staff. Your company ain't even big enough to have a staff. Who you think who you fooling with that? Trying to pretend and project that you're this company that you're not. You're one guy, maybe one other person in a basement somewhere, a living room, trying to come up. And that's why your customer service is terrible. You scam people out of their money. In my opinion, you scam me out of my money because you wouldn't respond and cancel my account. You didn't cancel my friend's account. So you're not that big of a company with all this staff, and he didn't see it. And so I'm like, yo, just remove my name and company. You know what I'm saying? So then he keeps tries to be slick and be real slimy. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out, like, what's up with this dude and this company? Like, why are you know what I'm saying? Like, I never put nothing out. Y'all know I'm a good dude. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's business or hurt. I just like, hey man, just keep my name out your mouth. Keep the company, you know, why slander us? Why slander my community? No, we're a group of producers who came together because we all were trying to do the same thing with the same vision, and we wanted to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like what's up with that? Scam alert and all this stuff and tweeting. So then, you know, the thing about it that really rubbed me the wrong way was that after I approached him with it, he was backtracking and saying, oh, well, this and that. You know, real slime ballish about it, lying and stuff like that. Well, I got my staff. Let me talk to my staff. And bro, who are you fooling? I've done deals with multi-million-dollar companies. I've done deals with Native Instruments. I know real business. You're not fooling me. My mentors are multi-million-dollar. I'm behind the scenes with multi-million-dollar owners all the time. So you can't tell me your little business. You get your little 8,000. You got 1,200 subscribers on YouTube, and you telling me that you got staff or you don't know what's going on. Your company's so big. Get out of here, man. That's what I'm saying. You projecting this phony stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm doing this video not as to hate them, but I got to warn my community about this. I don't like their business practices. I don't like the owner and the way he approaches business. I don't like none of that stuff. You understand? Because, I mean, what type of company shits on their own customer? I'm a customer, and not only am I a customer, I'm referring customers to you, and then you come and slander my name. I mean, what type of company would really do that to their own customers? You understand what I'm saying? What type of company? And I'm just giving you my truthful, honest experience, because this needs to be out there, because it's a lot of producers who come to me, who look to me as the leader in terms of selling beats, especially online. And I got to be honest about what's going on behind the scenes. I got to protect the interests of my community. You know, understand what I'm saying? I'm just sharing this with you. You feel me? Now, that's my first point. That's my experience. So I would never do business with them again. I would never be another customer. I mean, it's any company that would just completely crap and you know, I have a daughter to feed. Why would you try to hate on and try to stop my daughter from eating by discrediting my company when there's no evidence of any of this stuff happening without you even checking it out? But you're gonna do that. I've been I started Live Off Beats and before any of you companies was around. 2007, you can check the records. There was no now everybody's coming in the marketplace saying this and that. I'm the one who created this. So it's interesting that you would come into a market. Now we're gonna get to some business lessons. So that's the first point. So that's done with. We're done with them in terms of that specific thing. But that was my experience, the honest experience. If they want to come and say anything, I got documented evidence of everything. I got producers on standby that are vouch for exactly what I'm saying in terms of their experience. So if we want to go there, we could do that. You understand? But I'm just letting you know. Now, the second thing that I really have an issue with this company, and I say company, but really it's one guy. I believe it's just one corny dude. You know, the first thing, he's not even a music producer. You know what I'm saying? You're not even a producer coming to the producer community. See, that's what I don't understand about this community. It's all produced. I'm a music producer who came up in the ranks on the internet starting in 2003, putting beats online, selling beats. So I'm not just a corporate guy coming in trying to hustle money out of the music production community. I am that. See, that's what these guys are. They're guys who saw an opportunity that there was producers who were starting to do this thing, you know, in terms of selling beats online, and now they knew they could exploit that by putting the product out in the community. I don't have a problem with that, but don't come in the community shitting on the actual community that you're trying to sell your product to. And so the thing that the other issue I had, and this is why I want to have a debate, I challenge the owner of Soundgine to a live Google hangout debate in front of the people. If you such an up in front and you so smart and know everything about marketing and know everything about selling beats and all this stuff, I challenge you to a live debate. And I challenge you, we can have a Google hangout debate. Bring your points, I'll bring my points, and we'll let the people decide what it is. But you know, let's do it. Now, here's my other real issue with him is he gives out so much misinformation. Here's a guy who's telling producers, I look at his website, oh, don't never buy no information on how to market. Don't buy no information on how to sell your beats. Just buy my beat player and Google how to sell beats. Now, any producer who's been doing this long enough knows that's a crock of shit. You can't just put a beat player on a beat site and then you're going to start getting sales and Google a couple of things like, hey, man, and then think that you're going to just for free learn how to really put together an entire business. I mean, that's some bullshit. Anybody promoting that garbage, I gotta step in. Don't misinform my community, because I get messages every single day from producers whose lives been changed, producers who's in real situations like, yo, man, You know, I got 3 kids. You know, I want to make this production thing work. I want to go in this business for myself. I got 3 kids in the family. How do I do this? And your information to him is, well, don't invest in no knowledge. Don't invest in yourself. Don't invest in learning how to market and do this business for real. Just Google it. I mean, you really going to tell that man and give him that type of guidance? Or you got kids coming to me that's 17 years old, like, yo, I'm making life plans right now. I'm about to graduate high school. What's my path? As a producer, I want to do this. How do I do this for real? And your advice is just to Google and that's it? I mean, you know what type of fucking idiot you got to be to advise human beings? See, that's what I'm saying. He don't care about the community. I never would advise someone. I've helped hundreds of thousands of producers. It's documented. Guys whose lives have been changed. I get it every single day. I can document it for you, but y'all know. Look at the YouTube channel. Look at most of the comments. Damn, my life was changed. I made X amount of dollars, man. I'm a whole thing because I know what I'm talking about. So for you to give that type of advice, that pisses me off. Don't misguide people who are trusting you with information and with their lives. And you telling them just Google it, don't pay for nothing, man. You know how stupid that is. 97% of businesses fail in America. 97%. You're starting a music production business. You're telling me that all those people, all they had to do was Google how to start. If they would have Googled how to be successful in business, they would have been successful. They wouldn't have shut down because they just didn't Google how to be successful in business. They just didn't Google some free shit. No, it got nothing to do with that, bro. It's a real intricate. You got to learn sales processes. You got to learn follow-up systems, how to build customer relationships, how to build partnerships, how to continually market and bring in new prospects and clients and leads, how to continually sell, and the psychology. It's a lot to learn. So to tell somebody all they got to do is Google and they'll be successful and keep paying you for your beat player, though, even though most of them people ain't making no money because they don't know how to market. But you tell them, well, anybody telling you how to sell beats is a scam, even though you ain't even checked it out. You don't even know how to market yourself. You don't even know how to market. So how you gonna tell producers I'm looking at your marketing. It sucks. You don't know anything about marketing. Your follow-up sucks. Your company, the sales pitch sucks. I saw your videos on YouTube. You don't know what you're doing. So how can you advise somebody on marketing? How many companies? Trauma Drums, which is no longer in existence now, because we separated. But when I marketed that became a 6-figure company, a drum company out of nowhere. So I know something. Luxury Loops, $1 billion drums, live off beats. So I've marketed stuff in this community, and it's proof in the pudding. So don't come in misguiding my customers and my community about how to be successful as a producer, because you don't know. Because you ain't no producer, first of all. So don't come in the community telling producers how to be successful when you ain't no damn producer yourself. Well, how many credits you got? I got 267 television and film credits. So I'm a accredited producer. I'm not a producer who just sells beats online. I'm a professional producer. And my friends are professional producers. I studied under the legendary DJ Battlecat. What's your credentials in this game? Besides a software company that come into a marketplace and shit on the marketplace. Live Off Beats is the reason that all these producers are looking to your company to even sell beats. You wasn't around then. So don't come and try to shit on the godfather of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so many producers behind the scenes that are influential, they my friends. They're like, yo, what you want me to do? Let's go. We don't like what this company doing to you. I'm like, nah, just chill though. I don't want that type of energy out there. You know what I'm saying? But this got to be done, because I'm not going to let some outside company that's not a producer, that's not none of that, take advantage and rip off my community. I'm not going to do it. You understand? I challenge you to a debate. Anything that I'm saying that's false. If you say that you can Google, and this is what I really want to debate on. He's saying you don't have to invest in no marketing courses and no knowledge, which is stupid as shit. I mean, every $1 million business owner I know spends hella money on their knowledge. I just spent $500 on a Facebook advertising course. I just spent $200 on this guy named Evan Pagan to learn his marketing mastery stuff. I spend so much money on learning, even though I'm a master at it. To some people, my mentor's a master. He still's buying every course that come out, because it's not stuff that you could just Google for free. I mean, that's so stupid that someone would even tell somebody that. But I'm just keeping it 100 right now. If you said that I'm wrong on anything, challenge me to a debate. Live, so we ain't got to go back and forth. We ain't got to sit here and say, well, you know, with this saying this and this ain't true. Let's do a live debate, and we'll let the people decide who knows more about this game, who giving the right information, and who needs to be run out of town. I'm talking to you, Soundgine. I'm challenging you to a debate. Let's put it up. We can debate for money. We can put stacks up. However you want to do it. I'm bringing you in front of the community live on a Google Hangout in front of the community, and let's find out who you really are. What you really are. You just some guy just trying to come and scam my community producers out of their money, giving them misinformation? Are you an honest business person who just don't know what the hell they talking about? We need to find out who you are, because I'm not going to allow you to come into our community that we built, that we put our sweat, we put our lives on the line for this, man. I put my life on the line for this, man. I didn't have no college education. I bet everything I had on this, man. You gonna come in here and start telling us what's a scam and what's not, how to do this and how to do that. You ain't done a goddamn thing. We don't even know who you are. Look at my credentials. Who the first one that started interview successful producers on SoundClick and gave it to you for free? So how's that a scam? I interviewed Main Event West, who told you how he was making $6,000-$7,000 a month. Gave you the techniques, some crazy techniques. This was back in 2008. Where was you at, Soundgine? You wasn't no goddamn where. You was still in your goddamn mama basement trying to come up with a damn scheme to scam people out of money. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I think you was doing. I'm not saying that's really what he's doing. Allegedly. That's an alleged. He might not have been doing that. I'm telling you what's in my mind. You understand? Where was you at then? Was I scamming then? Was I scamming when I interviewed lyrics, when I interviewed all these other producers and I put it out for free? When I could have charged for that information? Where was the information you put out teaching producers anything? The 300 videos I done put out for free teaching people marketing, is that scamming them? The hours and hours and hours of free audio courses, free audio interviews that I done put out just teaching producers business and marketing, is that scamming them? Where was you at? So I'm saying, bro, we running you up out of town. You need to pack up and get out of town, or do this debate and let's see what you're really about. If you got the balls, if you're an honest company, which I think you're a slime ball, I'm giving you my personal opinion. Just from dealing with you on the messages, how you backtrack and try to be slick and slimy instead of being an upfront man about things and just saying, hey man, here's a call, here's what I think, here's what I said, and here's what I'm standing on. You wiggle and giggle and my staff did it, I don't know who you are, and what's this, and see all that little wiggle. See, you can't trust a man like that. You can't I'll never do business with nobody like that. Because everybody do business with me and tell you that dude right there is up front with it. They may not like me, they may not like exactly what I'm doing, but they'll say, man, when I deal with him, he just keep it 100 with me. This is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to sit here and put out that a company's a scam and do all this and then start backtracking and, well, I don't know about it. I don't know if I can take it down and I'm not liable for it and all this type of old crap. Bro, just be a man about it. If you're going to be an upfront businessman, and this is where the business lessons come in. You say, Post, okay, Post, we get the drama. We know this company. We ain't fucking with them. Where's the lesson in this? So there's a couple lessons. One thing, you know how stupid it is to go into a marketplace that you're trying to sell to my community, right? Like Live Off Beats is his customer prospects, right? The producers in this community are all looking to sell their beats on the internet, and they all need Flash Store players now because everybody has a website. So now you come in and shit on the guy who has the biggest community. Why would you do that? You could have try to partner with me. Say, hey man, you got the market. I have a great product for your customers. You have a great product for your prospects. We got thousands of customers. I know he ain't got thousands of paying customers, but anyways, I see you got over 1 million views on YouTube. You when you go into a marketplace and you want to sell to you find the influencers in that market and you go and you try to partner with them and build great relationships. Now, nobody behind the scenes that I'm friends with, which is a lot of producer companies that I have great relationships with behind the scenes, they're not going to deal with you. Because we've already put the word out, no, don't deal with this guy, he's a bad business guy. We're a close-knit community. So why would you come in and start shitting on don't ever go in the marketplace and shit on the guys, the influencers in the community, because behind the scenes, those guys are all connected. We're a small music production community. Words get around fast. You feel what I'm saying? So why would you do that? So just like you a producer, right? Why would you go and try to sell beats online and go shit on that pit, which has a large bit of your customer base, people putting out mixtapes and music, artists? Why would you go shit on that Piff and all hip hop and all these sites, 2 Live mixtapes? You start shitting on them, and now they gonna say, well, we ain't gonna never let you advertise. We ain't gonna promote nothing, even though your customer, your clients is our clients. We got the same clients, but we're a bigger company than you. So don't go in the marketplace. And so the second thing, that's the first thing. No one ever go in the marketplace and just shit on the people who help build that community, who got so much love in that community, who put so much work in and so have so much influence. You want to build, the second lesson in business is build great relationships. You want to build great relationships with people and businesses because you never know, man, but you guys can do good things behind the scenes. They may help your business. You understand what I'm saying? They may in the future you know, you guys could do some type of joint venture deal. You always come into a marketplace, and it's just life lessons that really a good human being should know. But you just want to build great relationships. Don't come in shitting on. I never came in shitting on anybody, you know. And now behind the scenes, I have so many great relationships, man. You know what I'm saying? People who behind the scenes are very influential in the music production space. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always built great relationships. I never shit on anybody. I never came out with nothing. Even if we had an issue, I never publicly put any issues out. I just, hey, let's hammer it out. I always try to be honest up front. Check in with them. Hey, how you doing? See, that's a value. Business is about relationships, man. It's about relationships. So a person who's very toxic and putting out hate towards other people, they're not going to really be successful because they're damaging relationships in that marketplace, in that community. You understand what I'm saying? So he's damaged a lot of relationships, man. He see what he thought was this. Oh, this is just some guy he didn't really do the research. I know what happened. He just looked. He got, you know, he don't understand. I'm not on social media. We're not on social media like that. So he got 1,000 Twitter followers. Oh, well, this guy ain't nothing. But he didn't realize. No, I'm the foundation of this thing. We got hundreds of thousands of producers throughout the community, from YouTube, from email lists, and then my friends behind the scenes are powerful in this game. Because, you know, I help put everybody on. And everybody, right? I've helped so many lives, man. So you always want to go in and make great relationships. Never go in and burning people. Never go, you know what I'm saying? Even with my customers, man. Even with the Live Off Beach customers, man. We have great relationships with them. Because anytime there was an issue, hey, man, here's an extra course, man, on the house. Sorry about that. There's an issue. You know what I'm saying? We take extra care of our community, man. Because it's not just about people who have money or people who are, even the people who come and say, man, I ain't got a dime in my pocket. You know what I'm talking about if you're one of those people, but you've seen it. Even if they say, hey man, I ain't got no money, man, but what's up? I really want to do this. Okay, man, don't trip. Here go the free information. Because we build great. Because you know what happens? We keep that relationship great. I don't shun anybody. Hell, I get on the phone right now with producers, and y'all know that. You know that. There's some producers who watch this video saying, damn, I remember he called me. I had an issue. You Facebook messaged me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we in the business of changing lives, man. So, you know, always go in and build great relationships with your customer base. That's what my mentor taught me. The first thing he taught was business is about relationships. The relationship with the community, the prospects, the customers, the marketplace. And so I've always tried to build great relationships with people, with the customers, with the marketplace. And I've given out so much free stuff, free information, man. Just change your life, even if you don't pay me a dime. You understand what I'm saying? So to come in and just shun the community, I felt like I had to do this video because I want to protect the community, man, from outside people. You're not even a producer. So what are you talking about? You're not even a producer, man. You're an outside programmer trying to come into this community and scam my people out of money, which you scam me out of $60, $80, you know what I'm saying? However much it was, $60. You don't understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, and this is documented. They know it. And so he can't refute that. But like I said, I'm willing to debate any point that I made here that you feel is wrong or you disagree with. Let's do the debate. You ain't got to get on and try to do this and that. We ain't got to go back and forth. Let's do a live debate. We'll get a moderator who can ask questions. We'll get the questions from the people, and then we'll go on live debate and debate these points. And the point I really want to debate is: do you need to invest in your marketing knowledge and business knowledge? Do you need to invest in that, or can you just get it for free from Google? And I already know you got to be a fucking moron to think you're going to just Google some shit on business. I mean, it's so... And if you've been trying to sell beats for even a week, you know that just putting a fucking beat player up is not going to get you any beat sales. It's not going to do it. But that's what he's trying to say. Because you can keep paying him $20 every month, even though he's not telling you how to really help you and give you information on how to sell your beats for real. Because he don't know. He don't know how to market no goddamn beats. All he got is a player that you pay $20 a month for. He ain't been in no damn trenches. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't never had to sell no goddamn beats. He know nothing about customer acquisition of artists. What do artists look for when they go and buy beats? What do the layout got to be of the beat site? He don't know. All he telling you to do is pay us $20 for this service and fuck everybody else who's trying to teach you anything about how to really make money with this service. Don't listen to them. Just keep Googling the shit, and one day you'll run into it and make some money. Come on, man. That's so goddamn stupid that I don't even know how any human being could put something out like that. Because we all been doing this for years. And some of you know, like, yo, it took months of learning all this training that you had to go through, and now you're making some money. You didn't just Google some shit, some free shit, and all of a sudden they going to tell you. Who going to tell you for free how to really put together a real business? Anybody that's really done it ain't teaching it for free. So we're gonna read a blog, 12 tips on a blog, and that's gonna be sufficient on how to market, how to advertise, how to track your advertising, how to build relationships, how to follow up. That's a 12-step blog is gonna teach you how to do all that, man. Get real, bro. Get real. And that's what I'm saying. You hurt the community by giving misinformation, and you out here, you scam me, you scam my friends, and we can go hard, and they ready to do videos too if you want to go that route. But I want to do a live debate with Soundgine. Y'all hit them up, because some of y'all is in a community. Some producers watching this gonna be mad. I'm leaving the community because Soundgine. I'm gonna take your bitch ass over to Soundgine and go over there. I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna do a live debate right now. Anytime that's set it up, and it's gonna be good for the community because a lot of knowledge and wealth comes from debates. So I want to debate you live on Google Hangout with a moderator. Let's do this shit for real. Let's get it cracking. Let's really put the information out there and see who gonna really stand, who really know what the hell they talking about. 9 years of experiences of being in the trenches, being a producer, building this shit from the ground up, who've helped tens of thousands of producers and really hundreds of thousands, because I got millions of views all over this world, put out over 30 courses, put out over hundreds and hundreds of hours of free information, interview, work with producers personally on streams, live webinars, all kind of shit. And so who knows more, me or some guy coming into the community just trying to sell you some software for 20 bucks a month and tell you just keep paying for this and one day you'll sell some shit. Come on, man. So let's see. Let's do the debate. I'm ready. So y'all hit them up. I know some of y'all gonna run over to Soundgine. You're gonna be like, hey man, you know they talking greasy, but you ain't gotta tell. I already told you, just so everybody knows, I'm a real dude. I hit him up in the messages and told him I was doing this video. After we had our conversation in Twitter, I said I will be doing a video and giving my real experience with your company, and I will be. So I didn't just blindside him and slander him. You know, I'm not like him. I actually hit people up and be upfront and straight with them. I'm not going to just put something out and not tell you and then talk to you on Twitter messages and then come and do a video against your company. I'm not going to do that. I told him exactly what I was going to tell him. I said I'm going to tell him about the payments that me and other producers experience. And I'm going to tell him my overall experience with your company, with you and your company. It's in my messages. So I told him I was going to record this video before I recorded it. So he knew it was coming. So he already know that I'm about to do the video. So I didn't blindside him, no sneaky stuff like that. I want to be very upfront and transparent with this whole process and exactly what happened. So if you got any questions for me, you can put them in the comments, and I'll go, answer them what really transpired. But I try to give you everything and give you some business lessons, because I don't want to leave this without making you better as a business person. That's what this is about. I don't want to tear anybody down. I want to build people up. And so, but this had to be addressed because producers been hitting me up constantly like, yo, this company is really slandering you, really slandering our community. Like, what are you gonna do? And I ignored it for months. You know what I'm saying? Then this last final one, and I just had to just come out and just put the company out there, and you make your own decision. I'm not telling you not to spend money there. I'm not telling you if you already got Soundgine and you're happy with them, stay with them. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you my experience and my honest opinion from actually doing business with them. They've never bought anything from RipOff Beats, so he can't tell you about whether RipOff Beats is a scam or not, because I ain't never took none of his money. I ain't never gave him no courses, so he don't know nothing about RipOff Beats. You can't speak on that. I was an actual customer of yours, and I can speak on that. And my friends are customers of yours who had the same type of treatment. So let's deal with it. Let's get y'all pressure him into a debate now, or we're going to have to run up out the community, because I think that he's just a corporate guy trying to exploit the production community, and you know what I'm saying, and get money from us and not really help us, and just want to piggyback off the new wave of producers who are trying to sell their beats on the internet but not really give value to the people like that. I done gave to the people. I done gave my heart, blood, and tears. So why you got to tear me down? Why you trying to take food out of my daughter's mouth? That tell you the type of person he is without doing no research or nothing. Come on, man. What type of human being does that? That's the type of person y'all want to do business with? Okay. Well, y'all can do business with people like that. That tell me how you are. If you do business with people like that, that tell me the type of person you are in your business. And it's probably why your business ain't that successful, because you do business with people like that, and you don't see a problem with it. I don't do business with people like that, and I'm just putting it out there. So like I said, let's do the debate. Let's do it. Hit them up. Say, look, we want the debate. If y'all want to see the debate, then tweet them and really let them know, like, y'all, the people, this is for the community. Let's get in front of the community, and it's a lot of information gonna be out there. He might got some insights he want to share that could be valuable to us. I doubt it, but he might. So y'all hit him up at Soundgine on Twitter. Hit him up, and maybe they'll, like I said, they want to get the debate popping. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I want it to be a positive outcome, man. I think a debate would be great. I think we can get opinions, and you can hear what I have to say and what he has to say, and ultimately everybody learns, because I want to be putting out new information on what it takes to be successful as a producer. He's gonna put out his information, and you guys can ask questions, and this is gonna be a phenomenal thing if he wants to do it. So I'm calling you out for a debate. Everybody who want to see it, let's do it. Say, let's do it. Let's debate. If you come in our community saying you don't need to learn nothing, you don't need to invest in your knowledge, then we gonna have to put you to task. You gonna have to answer for why you saying that and give us the proof of that. Give us the proof that you don't have to invest in no knowledge or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me about one producer who made one beat sale using your player. I don't want to hear about that. Let's see consistently. You consistently see producers that live off beats making money every single month. Consistently. Not one in a lifetime. Not one time they get lucky. Because we teach business structure here. We don't just teach how to just hustle a couple dollars. So if you would have researched it, you would have known what we teach here. But that's okay. You understand what I'm saying? We scam over 70 hours of video and audio courses. But we scam. How you scam somebody with over 70 hours of paid courses and hundreds and hundreds of hours of free stuff? Come on, man. Let's get real here, bro. Let's get real here. But that's all right, though. LiveOffBeats.com. I love you. Hey, I'm ready. We need to get fired. We ain't been fired up in a minute. Y'all know that it's been a while since we've been fired up. So let's get it going. Hey, I need y'all ready to go. We soldiers out here. LiveOffBeats.com. You know, your community, the whole production community. Let's go. We might have to run this guy out of town. If he's a sucker and he scamming us, we're going to run him out of town. Or maybe he has a reason for this. But I want to make sure and let him answer on my platform, so that way it doesn't. I'm not that type of dude. I don't want to just put this out and then you can't respond. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want you to be able to respond. So let's respond live at a Google Hangout. Let's do it. Let's put it in front of the people. You understand? And then they can decide whether I'm the scam or you're the scam, or maybe we're both legit. They can decide who knows what the hell they're talking about. So let's do it. I challenge you to a debate. Let's do it. If you want to put the money up for it, we can do that too. Let's go. Let's go. LiveOffBeats.com. I love you. Remember, just do good business, man. Just be a good person. It ain't even about, don't slander people. Don't take people's money and don't want to, respond when they keep emailing you. Don't do that type of stuff, man. It's just good human being stuff. That's the thing that I don't like. And then if somebody hits you up about it, don't start trying to act funny and all that slime ball shit. Build great relationships. This is how I've been able to sustain. Been profitable every single month, every year. This is how I've been able to sustain, man. And why people who've been customers that Live Off Beats for 7, 8, 9 years still buy everything now. Who go and really follow what I'm saying. Is because we just do good business, build great relationships. You understand what I'm saying? And don't come in spread negative energy and lies about other people. That's negative stuff, man. Just be a positive person and you'll be successful, man. Trust me. LiveOffBeats.com. Let's go. We out of here. Soundgine. Let's do the debate. If you're scared, go to church. Let's go. We out.